This is not a story about the past. It's a story about the prison we built and called progress. The air is clean. The sky is vast. No wires, no smoke, no notifications. Food comes from the earth, the trees, the running rivers. You work 3 hours a day and spend the rest of your time dancing, carving, talking, or simply existing. You're not a millionaire living on a permaculture farm. You're a hunter-gatherer. Yes, that figure reduced in textbooks to caveman, as if he were just the trailer of humanity, waiting for the real movie called Civilization. But it's what if the story is backward? What if the main feature is actually a long nightmare cleverly marketed as progress? We were told that prehistory was dark, brutal, and fear. That agriculture, the state, and money saved us from chaos. That everything before was primitive, meaningless. But what if all of that was just a more organized form of captivity? Think about it. Hunter-gatherers had no bosses, no rent, no alarm clocks. They slept when tired, ate when hungry, and lived. Actually lived. Modern anthropology shows they worked far less than we do, had diverse diets, and knew hundreds of medicinal plants, and lived in mostly egalitarian communities. No kings, no generals, no spreadsheets. Until one day, someone stared at a grain of wheat and thought, if I plant this, maybe I won't have to chase my food anymore. And just like that, Homo sapiens was domesticated by wheat, not the other way around. Agriculture looked like a miracle, but it brought with it diseases, famine, territorial wars, private property, and rulers. Surplus was born, and with surplus came control. With control came power, and with power, inequality. Land now had owners, so did people. Women became wives, time became debt, and human beings began to live under the tyranny of the calendar. Hunter-gatherers forgotten, erased like an inconvenient memory, as if freedom, autonomy, and balance with nature were symptoms of backwardness. We call it progress when we work 3 times more, get sick twice as often, and live more isolated than ever before. You think we're free because we have internet, cars, and food delivery. We still trade our days for wages, forests for concrete, time for productivity, and silence for notifications. Civilization gave us roads, but it also gave us walls. It gave us cities, but took away the sky. It gave us governments, but took away the tribe. Maybe those ancient people didn't build pyramids, but they also weren't crushed beneath them. Maybe what we call savagery was just a more honest way of being. And maybe, just maybe, what we call progress is nothing more than a long, elaborate loop. Until next time. And remember, not all progress is evolution. It's just Homo sapiens forgetting who they are. If this episode made you see the past and the present a little differently, then hit like and help this message reach more people lost in the illusion of progress. Subscribe to F5, updating history for more stories that challenge the myths we live by. Because sometimes to move forward, we have to look way back. See you in the next reboot.